Mental Health Action Day. The goal is to encourage everyone to make actual moves to improve our mental health.
And we know mental health conditions are more common than cancer, diabetes, and heart disease, but a lot of people find it hard to talk about. Joining us right now is Geri Kerger, the Executive Director for the DuPage County of the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI. And good morning to you. We really appreciate you being here with us. The mental health crisis was worsened by the pandemic, so why do people not get treatment?
Well, that's a very good reason. There are many reasons for it. One is for people who have insurance, they may not even be able to access care because there's such a severe shortage of psychiatrists and therapists. So that's where organizations like NAMI come into play. But also there are many other barriers. Transportation is a barrier. Income is a barrier. Some services, with Obamacare, people have had more access, but it's still a barrier. So, and of course, a big problem is the stigma. And that has been around for a long time. It's lessening. It's been reducing since the pandemic. And so many people have come out and talked about their own mental health challenges, that's helped. But there's still a stigma, and that's particularly true for populations of color. There's even more stigma in those.
And Geri, mental health conversations certainly more prevalent today. NAMI DuPage serves more than 20,000 people each year. Tell us more about some of the programs you provide for mental health assistance.
Well, our mission is to provide support, education, and advocacy to individuals living with mental illness and their families. Really what we do is we provide support groups, classes for both individuals and for families, all kinds of programs. In addition to that, recreation, supportive employment, many different kinds of programs for individuals living with a diagnosis and for their families, because the families are really the major source of support for most people. But we also provide a lot of community programs. We provide education in the schools from grades 5 through high school. We're working on NAMI on campus developing that at several area college campuses. And we provide many programs to churches and other community organizations and businesses as well.
Geri, we just have a little bit of time left, but we're hearing a lot more about kids and anxiety. So what can parents do to help those kids deal with mental health issues?
Well, one of the biggest issues for children now is social isolation, bullying, and also too much screen time. So I'd encourage people to get out, get away from the screens. Today on the Mental Health Action Day, get out, take a walk, sign up. NAMI DuPage is having a walk run June 10th. It's a great idea for families to get out, enjoy the fresh air in summertime. We're having a walk run and a color run and on June 10th at the DuPage Fairgrounds. So if you go to namidupage.org, that is one really good way for people to take action today to improve mental health.
Geri Kerger, thanks so much for being with us and for that information and all the work you're doing with NAMI DuPage.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
And we just heard Geri talk about that run. It's a Run for the Mind 5K on Saturday, June 19th at a DuPage County Fairgrounds. That is at 8 a.m. There's also a color run at 10. For more information, make sure you check out